Hi there, this is Rich Grof from RG Performance Sales Coaching and Leadership Development. Today we're talking about starting a business as a mortgage broker, and our subtopic or the main topic is winning your sales prospect. So in our last video we talked a lot about the overview of how you start your mortgage brokerage business. Today we're going to actually talk about that moment in time when you actually bump into somebody and you want to make a good impression and you want to start them in your sales process effectively so you can come out the tail end with a potential prospect or client signing some documents. If you don't do it right, what ends up happening is you lose it and somebody else gets that client. And that's just fair game. So how are you going to prevent this from going left or going right so that you end up working with that client? Well, we're going to start working on some very basics on this today. And so let's get started, shall we? You know, the biggest problem that we run into is what we would call commission or the interest rate thing, where everybody's trying to bid out each other for the interest rate, and they're all talking about interest rate, interest rate, interest rate, and interest rate. So if you ever get that objection showing up, I'm going to give you a little clue. The only reason that shows up is they can't differentiate one person to another. And so your job is to show them that you're much different by understanding them better. You know, the more they feel that you understand them, the less likely they're going to be a resistance to moving or make that resistance move to another particular mortgage broker, because they're going to get a 0.25% difference. So your job is to connect. Your job is to find somebody. If they don't resonate with a feeling of sinking or overwhelming debt or whatever, they're probably not a refinance. Now, if they're thinking of moving and they're really excited about buying their first home or those types of things, those are, again, different types of emotional hooks and language that you need to understand. Take your ideal client, write out all the demographics of what you know with them, the first home buyer, the buyer that's going to their second home, the person that's going to refinance due to debt consolidation, the person that's refinancing to purchase a business and or pleasure boat or something more important like that. You know, get those all on paper and figure out what they're going to say, what the emotion is first, and then what the words are that they're going to use to describe it. And that's how you're going to turn around and get differentiation between your ideal prospects and your ideal clients. And because that's really critical, because when you get the opportunity to shake someone's hand, the faster you make contact with them and you get to the place where you tell them and they communicate in such a way back and forth that you know that you are working with the right person, and they know that they're working with the right person. Their eyes light up because they go, wow, this person gets me. When that happens, you have yourself somebody that you can keep all the way through the process and more than likely get them to a place where they're signing the documents that they need to help them move their mortgage the way they want to. So here's the tip. Make sure you get it. It's, again, get the emotional hook. And number two, make sure you understand the emotional language. This is all about your discovery process. So if you don't know what that's all about, you need to get some information about your discovery process. Head back to richgrof.com and check out all of our information so that you can understand just how valuable this will be the next time you bump into the opportunity of a lifetime. Because when you find that opportunity of a lifetime, you got to seize it in the lifetime of the opportunity. You won't be able to go back and do a do-over. You're just going to have to nail it on the spot, and you may have only 2 minutes to make that impression. And you can do it or you won't, but it may cost you a couple extra thousands every time you miss it. So knowing this gives you the opportunity. My name is Rich. This has been Rich Grof from RG Performance Development. My goal here was today that you would get an overview about how to start your business so that you're not making costly mistakes. Please check out our website because there's more free information there than you may think. And if you've got some questions, you know how to reach us. You can just contact us through the website, and that'd be awesome. Please check out the other videos. We're going to continue this session in parts 2, 3, 4, and 5 as we go forward. I'm not sure if there'll be 5, but we're going to continue this so that every time that you turn around, there'll be another video here for you to look at. It's been my pleasure. Have yourself a fantastic year.